Here we go, 14 to 16, 14 to 16. Here we go, 14 to 16, and flying good start out there. 14 to 16, 85s. 14 to 16, the 85s are away. There we go, 100, 100, 100 all the way, launching to the top. Go 100, and it's Aiden Hall, the Whakatane man. So Aiden Hall away to the best of starts. Right, Aiden Hall, Wills Harvey, Connor Heafy, Charlie Cameron, Lockie McLaren, Ollie Corbin, Deacon Cox, Jaden McKenzie, Riley Westgate, and Ethan Rennell are your top 10 in the motor at the moment. For those of you looking out there as well, you'll often see the what we call rider sweeps, the guys with the high vis on, those that go out and just do their check. Of course, you might, if you've seen the start of a MotoGP race with a safety car on the circuit, it's the same concept of following them through on that first lap. If there's ever going to be a drama on the first lap, I'll go right back to the late 90s and the famous Suzuki Road Race series, and Tim Gibbs actually had a doctor in that vehicle to do that lap afterwards, and how many times it's been proved that there'll be more accidents happen in the first lap than you find in other laps and in any other single lap in the race, and to have a doctor on the scene so early is of real paramedic importance, and it was done in road racing, so not quite the same, of course, to have somebody in a motocross environment, but just for those that are checking the track and seeing that everybody is okay from that first lap. Thank you. Just making a call out of that last 12 to 13 years race. 171 Ollie Payne, parent and guardian. Well, please, to Tomo in the office. Thank you. 171 Ollie Payne to the club rooms. Thank you.
Update time, Wills Harvey, Aiden Hall, Lockie McLaren. Better start from Lockie McLaren on the 381 machine. That's third place. We go to Connor Heafy, rounding out fourth at the moment, Ollie Corbin. And then we go to Charlie in sixth place, Jaden in seventh, Riley in eighth, Archie ninth, and Caleb 10th. So that's our 14 to 16 years, 85. We've still got 13 strong competitors out there. And in the thick of this one here, so massive, a big 12-minute motos, these ones. And the star of the show in 85cc racing this weekend has got to be Wills Harvey. Double classing as well, he's on the 125. And the man on the Nelson Motorcycle Centre machine has been simply flawless. He's 4.7 seconds ahead of anyone. And shout out to Aiden Hall too. They have plenty on the number 100. Running in second place at the moment.
Well, this 85cc class is proving to be I suppose you'd say, a smaller number of riders, but a higher calibre of riders. You know, when you've got it on here with the Wills Harvey and Aiden Hall battle, this is just superb to see. So here we are, the Alpine Star class. All right, so 28-28, we're watching out here. And, 28, one of those that we haven't had in the program, so it's always one to update on our race program. It's Archie McCullum. So Archie in there, sorry, my apologies, is on the program. I'll get that right. This, I think this is the one where we see the a couple of other changes. So Wills, Aiden, along with Lockie McLaren. Lockie has not had a good day at the office compared to the Lockie McLaren of Lockie's certainly going to be an absolute curse. Again, when we looked at the pre-race, knew that he was going to be a rider of contention, but he's not been there consistently for those races. Connor Heafy, an exceptional Taupo Winter Series for him, and making the trip up from Nelson on numerous occasions, so he's put in the hard yards. Wills, as we know, a hot shot of the lineup. 12 months ago when we were in the Nelson region thinking, well, how's he going to last another 6 months to stay on the bike? But in fact, he's done 12 months and they've done it with a distinguishment as well. So Wills Harvey, Aidan Hall, Lockie McLaren, along with Connor Heafy and Ollie Corbin out there. Ollie, of course, our notable New Zealand Junior 85cc cross-country champion. Right, there's the Hundy. There he goes. The Aidan Hall battle had his birthday here yesterday. The two outside of the Lockie McLaren battle on the 381. The man on the Motorland Yamaha Motor Blue Crew Alpine Star Crown Kiwi 100% Workshop Graphics Sam Harvey Trading Mayfair Pools Taupo Moto SR Carter Coaching FMX Hawke's Bay Iron Force Trailers Hawke's Bay Heavy Haulage Longhorn Transport and LM Graphic Design. So good on you, Lockie, from the number of sponsors for a quality rider. Jaden McKenzie out there of Cleveland on the Seafall Farm Mr Motorcycles at Yamaha. And there he goes, the 219 of the Flying Ollie Corbin, the AFC CSL JW seats, along with Stuck LM Graphics and Sam Harvey Training. Ollie Corbin going so well. The Tararua College boy out to show the master's hand with his riding now. Here we go, picking up all of our riders as we charge our way up the hill with Riley Westgate on that occasion, looking out for the 8-8 then of Finn Lennox, our 28 again for Archie McCullum. And Archie actually had the whole shot to the top of the hill last time. 33 to go with Caleb Shalcras and Elsonian on the Ctas Philco Farm and Sport CRF 150. And we'll add motocross events to the list of support as well. And a reminder of the Labour Weekend King of the Hill, old-fashioned hill climb underway in mighty Nelson for that weekend. Well, the 758 of Ethan Raynell as well was another one of those that we've been able to consider in his results. So the NV Motorcycles Husqvarna rider. Here we go, back to Hundy. There he goes, the Brady Motorsport man. Cool's sponsor was a great junior rider in his day as well. And under the Brady Motorsport banner, that man's putting in a high fly ride. Go Aiden, the youngest kid in that field, having only turned 14 yesterday. So a young up-and-coming rider as far as the class is concerned. He's proved his excellence in the past. Of course, he can be in this class and do even better, maybe with a chance to be heading to Invercargill next year. Wills Harvey, Aidan Hall, Connor Heafy, Lockie McLaren, our awesome foursome in action here with Jaden, Ollie, Charlie and Riley as our next four riders to acknowledge. Alpine Star Racing at its best. 717, Jaden McKenzie going hard, going all the way. As we looked up and over the top on that crest of that hill, just beautiful to see him millimetres off the ground, but still charging on for a great result there. once again, the Ethan Raynell performance, fighting it up the hill. The NV Motorcycles, Raynell Builders, Mum, Dad and Nanny. Thanks, Nanny. Hundy, going hard and going all the way. Aidan Hall. Oh, look at that, whipping up a cool bit of a cross-up as we head across the lap score line. Man, oh man, talk about finding a different kind of race pace out there. So good. So, in fact, we've got Wills and Aidan, Connor and Lockie. Well, Thursday morning there was snow, by Thursday afternoon there was sunshine, by Friday it was drying out, and here we are with Saturday, and it's an absolutely beautiful day in Naki. How can you get 3 days so very different, from the snow to the sun to seeming like it's dry, the dust flying off the track compared to the mud that there was here on Thursday morning. Unbelievable conditions change. Wills Harvey, folks, and the white flag at the moment for the Wonder Rider from Nelson. On that Nelson Motorcycle Centre supported KTM, former New Zealand mini star as well, of course. Number 3 NZ, number 1 in the North Island champs, went as well as part of the team to World Juniors. 28 out there, and another good ride. 28, that's one of our number dilemmas as well, Archie McCullum. And there's Aidan, there goes Aidan, and there we are with, yeah, right, so there we are with Ethan. It is Ethan that goes there. So for some reason, Ethan appears to be the next rider after Ethan Hall, but he's actually lost an entire lap through there. Unsure, because he's not far behind. In fact, his time that he's just done, his best time was actually at a 2:19, so that's not as good as Aidan, but he seems to be putting in a reasonably good stance of laps at the moment. So that is what sort of appears to be a number 3 performance, but he's actually at almost about a number 13, but not quite. But you get the idea that he's actually lost a lap in there, and you think, hey, why is he so far back when he appears to be riding a lot better? There's the 219, there goes the Ollie Corbin show, and Ollie into that 5th place. Wills, Aidan, Connor, Lockie and Ollie. They're your Super 5 in action there at the moment, so great to witness as we check out Jaden, Charlie, Finn, Riley and the rest of the crew up here. So all of this happening in the Alpine Stars action. A reminder of that Alpine Star raffle, folks, head to toe with the helmet, with the gear, with the goggles, with the boots, all put together in a package, $10 a ticket. We'll have a couple of those tonight as well, so make sure you get your charts. All right, 1, 2, 2, 2, 5, 3. Checkered flag time, doing it all with Will's great show, Will's Harvey. And Will's cementing his position again with the 3rd moto. And has that been a win every time? I think it has. So we'll let the computer do a more advanced job than we are. So good work. These riders, of course, are a class that are not getting another race today. So some of them get 3 races today. This and other classes only getting 2 on our program will mean that other riders will get 2 tomorrow as compared to those getting 1. So our high vis boys, our rider sweeps out again. They're just making sure the tracks are okay as we get the last of our riders. Here we go with Aidan. Aidan all the way. And great work out there. Sees Aidan Hall take that 2nd place. The margin, 41 seconds, 41, that's huge. So Wills Harvey smashing the field out there, 41 seconds. Back to the 2nd place of Aidan Hall, going to Connor Heapy then in 3rd spot. So Connor not far behind Aidan. Head of Lockie, he's got that 4th place. He was only then 7 seconds behind Connor. And then we look out for Archie into that 11th place. And I'm looking for, no, that's not Ollie. That will be Deacon, actually. And there's Caleb who fills that place. So it's only Ollie and Jaden, the last two out on the racetrack. Now, these guys appear to be a long way back, but in fact, they're still on the same top lap count as our race lead, so they're still flying through there. So here we go, the Ollie Corbin show. Great work, great work. The 219, there he goes, Ollie. Over the top for our New Zealand cross-country 85cc champion, and Ollie Corbin. And I'll tell you what, that schools event as well, that schools cross-country held back in the first week of September was absolutely exceptional. And you got Ollie up there, along with Fletcher and... Gee, who was out of the rider? It was just left me, unfortunately. But anyway, those three kids that had a dynamic race, absolutely dynamic race into the end of it, and all three of them only being sorted out by literally seconds in the end of their moto. Pretty cool event, North Island.